Hey everybody, happy Thursday. I'm just gonna do a little video chat here while we're looking out at the water. It's low today. I'm gonna tell y'all a little funny story. We have had some plumbing issues, and we've got this great plumber. His name's Ray, and his assistant is Kenny. I'm going to describe them as they are because it is relevant to the story. Both these guys are black, and the nicest plumber and assistant I've ever had in my absolute life. And I have to describe Kenny to you. They're both older gentlemen, and Kenny has this wonderful wiry white hair, and at the time, you know, they come and they're wearing their blue-collar clothes. My dad was a blue-collar worker, so, you know, clothes weren't always very clean and smelled of metal because he worked in a machine factory. But anyway, Kenny Kenny is the assistant to Ray, and Kenny Kenny has a great look. He's wearing like a blue fisherman's knit cap. This is last week, by the way. I'm finally feeling well enough to tell the story. Ray comes in and he gets down on the floor. The cracked pipe was in the wall in our closet where our hot water heater is, and so, you know, they're like I said, they're two middle-aged men. They're a little older than me, but, you know, in their 50s. And so Ray is laying down on the ground and chit-chatting with me, and he leans over or he speaks out to Kenny, and he says, "Hey Kenny, get me that stool over there." So he grabs one of my stools and brings it over to Ray. Ray gets up, sits on the stool for a minute. You know, he's in this tiny little closet. Meanwhile, I got the TV on, and I'm watching Bernie Mac. This is all relevant, believe me. I'm watching Bernie Mac. Ray is telling Kenny to go get certain things. Oh, I still have to finish Kenny's look. Sorry. Okay, so Kenny's wearing this fisherman's knit cap. And he's got this wiry, white, wonderful hair and this wiry white beard. And he's just got an unusual look about him. It's wonderful. And so he takes the stool finally away from Ray, and Ray's working really hard fixing the pipe. And this is in my hallway, and my living room's right there, and I've got the TV on, and I'm just chilling watching Bernie Mac. And the episode of Bernie Mac is his niece is home from school sick, and he's home from school sick. I mean, he's homesick, and and the niece is driving him crazy. Bernie Mac, he's trying to sleep, and the niece is driving him absolutely insane. So he's telling her, "Okay, here's a timer. We're gonna set it for an hour. You let Uncle Bernie sleep, and you don't come in here until the timer goes off." And so she's being a really good little girl. She goes off and she does what she's supposed to be doing, and the timer's still, you know, ticking away. And, you know, while this is all happening on the TV, Kenny is sitting in my hallway on the stool, leaning over so that he can see the TV, because he's the assistant. He's only there if Ray needs help. Ray's busy working. So we're sitting here kind of watching Bernie Mac together. And all of a sudden, Bernie gets up from the couch. He's got to go to the bathroom. So he's in the bathroom, and he realizes he's out of toilet paper. And so he starts screaming to his niece, "Go get me the toilet paper." And she's like, "No, timer hasn't gone off yet." And Bernie is beside himself, yelling, screaming. Meanwhile, me and Kenny are just sitting here giggling our asses off. And and then Bernie's like, "No, go get me the toilet paper." So baby girl finally, she's like, "Okay, I'll go get you the toilet paper." She goes to go get it for him, but she can't reach it because she's little, right? It's way up on the top shelf. So she's telling Uncle Bernie, "I can't reach it. I can't reach it. It's too high up." So he says, "Okay, baby girl, go in the kitchen. Listen to me. This is very important. Go in the kitchen and get yourself some juice. Just stay in there for a long time. Don't come out. And then she does what she's told. And Bernie Mac comes running out of the bathroom with his drawers around his ankle. And me and Kenny are hysterical at this point. We can't stop laughing. I'm afraid Kenny's gonna fall off the stool. And poor Ray is on the ground fixing the pipe. Has no idea why me and Kenny are laughing our asses off. Oh, it was beautiful. It was such a fun moment, like in all this isolation, just to see this character Kenny having so much fun at work, leaning over, laughing. It was just fun and beautiful, and I just wanted to share it. I know I'm a dork, but you know, I'm getting a little bit of cabin fever myself. So they were sweet guys. They come to my house all the time. I love them, and I can't imagine, you know, they're so understanding and thoughtful, and we all need to be more like Ray and Kenny. But I just wanted to share it with y'all, and I hope everyone's doing okay. Thanks for all the fun laugh, Bernie Mac, man, you know, just, it was needed. And of course, you know, the whole issue with toilet paper and stuff happening right now, it just made it extra fun. So, peace, everybody.